Okay, this is the Convict Road. It says it may be one of the earliest rural concrete roads built in the U.S., one of the first in Iowa. It was built with labor of imprisoned people who lived in a tent camp here. And yeah, this is an interesting place to camp. Here is part of the road, apparently still around from 1914. So quite a title. Okay guys, something a little bit different today. It's not trout fishing, it's catfishing. I've got the camper here set up and I'm going down to meet my buddy Mooner near the little town of Fredonia across from Columbus Junction, where the Cedar River meets the Iowa River. We're going to do some night fishing for catfish. So kind of excited about this. Have not done this maybe since I was a kid. It's an area where camping is allowed, but it's very primitive, so it's not a dirty stealther, but it's still going to be kind of stealth camping. Curious to see how this will be. There's a giant Tyson Foods factory kind of across the way. It's kind of industrial, a little bit dirty, but should be kind of interesting. Moon told me to bring lanterns. Now, any other person, you just take that for granted, but he is one of the foremost authorities on Sasquatch hunting in Iowa. He's even been on the Nature Channel on the Sasquatch show. So when he tells you to bring a lantern, that tells me the place might be a little squatchy, as they say. So who knows, we might find more than catfish tonight. We might find something much larger. At any rate, we're heading down there now. It's about 7:30 and it's about a 45-minute drive for me. So we'll get there, we'll set up. If possible, I'll do a little drone flying over the area. It's a cool historic area, and we'll take some videos as the night goes on. So thanks for tuning in, guys. A little stealth camping adventure tonight. Okay, we are on something called the historic Convict Road here, which sounds a little less than promising, but we're definitely going deep in the woods. If I survive this will be a very good story. It's just getting to be nightfall here. Boondocking says that he is set up, that there's nobody else here, which doesn't surprise me. And so we're gonna do some fishing and camping. All right, here's the Moon Man's vehicle. I think I will pull up right behind him, and here's the river, and there's some campers across the river. There's even a porta-john. Okay, so we're not using the bucket tonight, which is nice. This is actually pretty cool. We got a little spot here where the rivers come down, and looks like Moon's got a little fishing setup here, but I will have to find him because I don't see him. All right, well, Moon has already had some bites. It's actually quite nice down there. The road in was a little scary, but I'm gonna gear up, get the stuff, try for some catfish. Who knows what we might find. It's pretty cool. Got our oil lamps. Got some Rusty's Mean Green Shad set up here. I'm gonna throw it out here and catch one. Okay, we're out here. It is about 10:15. We got the oil lamps going. Moon's over here taking some pictures. I got the little light up bobber thing here on my rod tip. I've had a few bites, haven't landed anything yet, but it's a really nice night. Stars are out, and we're just saying how much fun it is to be out with good friends, fishing. So what a beautiful night. Okay, we've been fishing here. Steve has got something on. Haven't really disturbed the line in quite a while, and now he's got something. Oh, and here comes a train across the bridge.
Incredible.
Dramatic as this. Okay, well, back in the camper here. It's 1:40 a.m. We had a really good time fishing. Did not catch any fish, although Steve hooked something big. Could have been a turtle, we're not sure. Ended up breaking them off. But yeah, we both agreed, had a really good time, and usually with fishing, as you know, it's not about the fish you catch. It's not fish you're after. It's about good camaraderie, good time with your friends. So we fish into the night. Now it's time to turn in. Steve is car camping next to me. I'm in the camper. And yeah, there's maybe a little thunderstorms on the horizon, but hopefully we will be okay. Got the fans going. Pretty nice and cool in here despite it being a hot day today and a hot day tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. Kind of an interesting episode, little night fishing expedition. And we'll see how we sleep in them overnight and get up in the morning. And there is a Mexican bakery over in Columbus Junction that I hope will be open. It's kind of calling my name, so a little bit hungry. Should be good. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the morning. Okay, well, got up about 7:30 this morning, which feels early because I went to bed at 1:30 or later. But had a good sleep. As you can hear, the town is waking up now, so it seemed like a good time to get up as well. There was one train early this morning over these tracks. That was interesting. You always hear tornadoes sound like trains, so I woke up and made sure it was an actual train, not a tornado. There was a pretty severe thunderstorm that came through north of here, but it managed to miss me. Just got a couple drops of rain on top of the camper, and that was it. Mooner took off earlier this morning to get to an appointment, so it was great camping with him. He had some very sensitive audio recorders deployed along the bank, which will be interesting because all night it sounded like somebody or something was wading noisily in the water up here. So it'll be interesting to see what he gets on his Sasquatch recorders there, and if he can determine the source of that. It was a little unnerving at times. But, you know, other nature we heard out here, we heard a lot of great blue herons. We heard some raccoons fighting on this island behind us. That was very loud. Those are really something if you haven't heard those. And just had a really good time out here. The stars were great. We saw a lot of falling stars. I think the Leonids are perhaps going right now. And yeah, just had a really good time. No fish, but that doesn't always happen when you go fishing. More importantly, the camaraderie, the good time, and the good camping. So now I'm going to break camp, head into town, get a cup of coffee, and see where the day takes me. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're out here, Fredonia in Columbus Junction, Iowa, boondocking on the Convict Road. What a cool title. All right, we'll see you next time.